haven't given one in a long time, right?
Okay.
Yeah,
Right. My testimony is, it's like every day God is telling me something. Sometimes the same thing over and over because I'm hard-headed. Sometimes it's something new. And what he's been telling me is that we ought not despise small beginnings, the day of small beginnings, and this is Zechariah. And that amazed me because what was revealed to me is that Moses had that problem. Because Moses, he was a prince of Egypt. He was a great general for Egypt. He defeated Ethiopia, a problem for Egypt for centuries. But Moses did it. And then Moses found himself herding sheep for his father-in-law. His life fell apart. And it was hard for him as an Egyptian man. He was raised an Egyptian from a couple months after birth. Like, I came to this country when I was 4. I'm American. So, as much as Moses was an Egyptian. And now he finds himself herding sheep. And the Egyptians didn't like sheep herders. They were considered to be despised. Shepherds were despised in those days, and he was despised. So now he's doing a thing he despises. And it was a small thing for him to do. He was demeaned. He was level to the ground. But he kept doing what he was supposed to do. Didn't despise those days. And then God spoke to him. And then he became great. He led people. And sometimes when we're going through tough times, and then we only have a little bit to work with, 2 pennies to rub together, that's all we got. God's saying to us, don't despise it. God's saying, don't despise because your circumstances are not what it is. God is saying, don't do it. God is saying that use what you have to get where you want to get. And it also brought back to my mind about Genesis. You know, out of Genesis 1:1. In the beginning was God, and when God showed up, there was nothing. Nothing. There's not even darkness then, because there was no light. There was nothing at all. And sometimes we wake up in the morning, and what do we see? Nothing. We look at our future, what do we see? Nothing. We look in the mirror, what do we see? Nothing. But God said, don't despise the small beginnings, because he also said, when there was nothing, he said, what did he say? What? Let there be what? Light. And that's all you need, just a word from God. When you see nothing, let there be light. Remember what God did. Furthermore, when there was light, don't be confused, it was not the sun, because he didn't create the sun, the moon, and the stars to the 4th day. To the 4th day. So what they had at that time, when you created the plants and all these things he did, the firmament, everything he did until the 4th day was done by his light. And who's that light? Jesus, the light of the world. So if you got Jesus in your small circumstances, hold on and see what he does. Hold on, he will speak to you on the backside of the mountain like Moses does. And when he speaks to you, and he will, it's for greatness. Don't despise that soft, small voice. Do not despise the day of small things. This is the day of small things. Well, watch God do it. Hold on.
Amen.
And he's going to do it. And thank you, Omar. For that word, because Omar's right.
That's right. Yes, he was.
God's going to take you to something.
Yes.
We got to do it. Amen? Amen. Now I have